veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on.
All right, everyone. It's a new week, a new day. I am Mfon Akpan here, and I'm excited about this week. Want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving as we move into the Thanksgiving holiday here in the U.S., and I hope everyone stays safe and well. Now, we've got the World Cup, which is, if not the largest sporting event in the world, and it's taking place in Qatar, and for the first time. And this is a huge event for sports, for the world, the Middle East. And I want us to think about something as far as the technology and how things are moving with this FIFA World Cup and the Metaverse. So, and I want to kind of define this and have us to think about the huge amount of news coverage that we're going to see from around the world on the World Cup and on this sporting event. And while we're watching, to think about what we are watching. Now, I mentioned the Metaverse, but I want us to think about something called augmented reality and virtual reality, and us to think about that many of those scenes that we'll see use augmented reality and virtual reality, and many of the broadcasters that we'll see may not even be at the World Cup, but presenting in the World Cup and interviewing individuals virtually. So I want us to think about that and think about how technology has changed in the sense that the metaverse and virtual reality and these technologies are being used versus how things were done before, and I would say traditionally, where you would have to have a newscaster to fly out to the location with a camera crew, record everything, get interviews. But now you can have someone virtually interview or in the studio, and they don't have to be there. Imagine the cost savings for the news outlet, one of which, if you think about Fox Sports, that is using quite a bit of this virtual technology, having virtual studios. So you'll have individuals who are reporting live from the event, from the World Cup, but they're actually somewhere else in the US, or across the globe, and they're not there. And you've got film footage there. You're able to have guests in the studio, players to come in, but they're able to come in virtually. So from a business point of view, and I always seek to approach things from an accounting lens, this is a huge cost savings. Now, remember, the upfront investment for these virtual studios and the software, yes, there's a cost for it. But if you think in the long range, where the cost savings will come in by using these technologies, by using augmented reality, virtual reality, and using these software, instead of flying people across the world, keeping them in hotels, feeding them, you can have someone come into the studio for a few hours, do their broadcast of the World Cup and not even be there, and using the footage that we have. So this is important to think about when we talk about, oh, is the metaverse here? Think about the World Cup. Think about the World Cup coverage. Think about how that's being filmed and how this virtual reality, augmented reality technology, which are the backbones of the metaverse, are being used to bring you the World Cup. And think about the business cost savings. So when you think about how these things are being developed and how it will move forward, if there's value, it's definitely going to be pushed forward because there's cost savings to it. So when we think about, well, are we automatically going to be in a metaverse? No, there's a process. Things go through a flow. There's a steady change and shift moving into that direction. So it's not an overnight. Instance that instantly we're in this metaverse world. So I want everyone to think about that. And defense is necessary, offense is mandatory. That's my mantra. Defense is necessary, so and offense is mandatory. The world we live in right now, looking for those changes, using technologies, being on the offense, pushing forward is necessary in business. We see this now with the World Cup. Defense is also mandatory because you have to, if your competition is using this technology and they're getting that cost savings and still generating value to the end user, then you need to implement your own technology as well and change the way you're doing. If not, you'll be outcompeted. So this is what I want us to think about as we're watching the World Cup. We're hearing about the World Cup. We're thinking about these events. Look at the coverage and see how it's moving to the metaverse. That doesn't mean we're in the metaverse, but we're moving in that direction and it's not going away. It is only increasing day by day and event by event. The other thing I want you to think about is this has been in conversation. So the technologies and the softwares that are being used now by the news companies to report on the FIFA World Cup, this has been in play way back in 2019, 2020. Businesses have been putting this in play for this coverage and looking for ways to save money. So if you have to think about the planning that's gone into this, this has been in play before we've been talking about Meta and the metaverse. Businesses have already been investing in this technology moving forward. So the other key thing to think about is if they've been working on this in 2020 prior to prep for the World Cup 2022, what technologies are they investing in as we move forward? You always have to think about the future and where things are going. So as always, make sure you click that subscribe button so you get notifications. There's a new NFT project. You click the link on OpenSea. Amazing things are going on with the Biograph app, publishing some great audio books, audio clip books is what I call them. So we have that going on right now, and some other projects. It's amazing. So make sure to follow on Instagram as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at info@mfonakpan.com. Thank you as always. All the best.
veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make.